Hello everyone! For today's video, we will talk about what a reaction paper is and how to write it. Most often than not, we like writing about things we have seen or experienced. It could be an event, a situation, or a phenomenon, an object, literature piece, movie, article, book, etc. This kind of writing is classified as a reaction paper. A reaction paper requires you to formulate analysis and reaction to a given body of material. The purpose of a reaction paper is to help you focus your thoughts on a topic by critically examining the source material. This means that you'll need to think carefully about what the author is saying, how they're saying it, and what it means to you. By writing a reaction paper, you'll be able to develop a deeper understanding of the topic and express your own opinions and insights. A reaction paper has 3 parts. The introduction of a reaction paper sets the stage for the writer's analysis. It begins by clearly identifying the specific text, author, and publication or event being discussed. A concise summary of the key points or arguments presented in the text follows, providing essential context for the reader. Finally, the introduction concludes with a strong thesis statement that outlines the writer's overall stance or perspective on the subject matter. This thesis statement could be in the form of agreement, disagreement, identification of a particular theme or idea, or an evaluation of the text's effectiveness. The body of a reaction paper is where the writer's analysis and argumentation take place. It consists of multiple paragraphs, each focused on a single supporting idea that directly relates to the thesis statement. The flow of these paragraphs can vary, either following the author's ideas and then presenting the writer's perspective, or contrasting the author's ideas with their own. The topic sentence of each paragraph should clearly state the main point of that section, ensuring a smooth transition between ideas. Additionally, the concluding sentence of each paragraph should naturally lead into the topic of the next paragraph, creating a cohesive and logical structure for the overall argument. The conclusion or recommendation section of a reaction paper serves as the final opportunity to summarize the writer's argument and leave a lasting impression. It begins by restating the key points discussed in the paper, reinforcing the thesis statement. The writer then offers their overall reaction to the text, expressing their agreement, disagreement, or a combination of both. Additionally, they may predict the potential effects or implications of the ideas presented in the text. It's important to avoid introducing any new ideas in the conclusion, as it should primarily focus on summarizing and reinforcing the main points of the paper. Here are the steps in writing a reaction paper. 1. Introduction. Start strong by giving context. This means providing background information that helps the reader understand the topic or the piece you're reacting to. For example, if you're writing about a book, you might mention the author's other works or the historical context in which the book was written. Summarize and state your purpose. Briefly summarize the main points of the piece you're reacting to, and then clearly state why you're writing this paper. Are you trying to analyze the author's argument? Evaluate the effectiveness of the piece? Or perhaps share your personal response to the material? Present a thesis. Your thesis statement is the main argument or point you'll be making in your paper. It should be clear, concise, and directly related to your purpose. 2. Body. Divide ideas. Break down your thoughts into separate paragraphs, each focusing on a specific idea or aspect of the piece you're reacting to. Start with topic sentences. Each paragraph should begin with a topic sentence that clearly states the main point of that paragraph. Summarize aspects. Summarize key points or arguments from the piece you're reacting to. Share feelings. Express your personal thoughts, feelings, and reactions to the material. What did you find interesting, surprising, or thought-provoking? Back up with quotes. Use direct quotes from the text to support your arguments and provide evidence for your claims. Tie back to the main theme. Make sure each paragraph connects back to your overall thesis statement. 3. Conclusion. Summarize the main points. briefly recap the main arguments or ideas you've discussed in the body of your paper. Share insights and recommendation, offer your final thoughts on the piece and any insights or recommendations you have. For example, you might suggest further reading or discuss the implications of the author's arguments. End memorably. Conclude your paper with a strong and memorable sentence that leaves a lasting impression on the reader.